Hi, this is Dr. Joy Pedersen of Express Success. I wanted to talk to you about the coronavirus since it seems like it's top of mind for many. And I'm also doing this series this week on really trying to get people to lighten up and let go of their fear because fear is the culprit behind many challenges. And one of the problems is that until fear is released, it lies within, and it also becomes part of the collective and magnifies negative results. So when working with this fear last week of the coronavirus, I looked at the matrix, I looked at humanity's fear in the collective, and had to clear it on a global basis. It doesn't mean that it's gone overnight, but we had to do a lot of review of fear on a global basis, fear of the virus in particular. And one of the things that even came up was there was a segment that within 72 hours of a tragedy or bad news or something happening, there is a pattern in a program that's set in that may be part of your own programming and also may be part of the collective's programming. And we had to clear that as well because sometimes you get stuck in that 72-hour period where you learn of something and then you get into fear. You may end up reacting from an old pattern that is stuck in place rather than noticing, okay, something bad happened or there's some news you don't like or you need to address. And now you have to stop and consider what steps going forward are necessary. But if you get stuck in this pattern, then you're repeating the past and a pattern that may have been set down by society, the collective, your ancestral programming from past lives, etc. So by releasing that, it helps set everyone free. But for you specifically, keep in mind that your fear is not only disrupting your own life, it's disrupting the lives of others because you're adding it to the collective. And it only makes matters worse. When you're in a state of fear, you can't think clearly, you can't feel the inspired solution necessarily because you're operating from an imbalanced emotion. When you let go of the fear first, you center yourself first, and then you move forward from there. You can be moving forward from inspired guidance versus, oh my God, what am I going to do now? I've got to react. I've got to do something. I've got to fix something. Or what am I going to have to give up? What do I have to do now? And instead of that, if you center yourself, become quiet, go within, drop from your head into your heart, and then ask Source from within your heart, is there something to be afraid of? Is there something to be concerned about? Do I need to do anything here? What do I need to do? And then you follow your guidance accordingly. But if you're in a state of fear, you can't get that guidance clearly. Because if you get guidance when you're in a state of fear, it may not be accurate and it may cause you to do something else. And the next thing that you do is also out of balance. And now if you're creating karma from a fear, you may be creating more because you're having something else to now fix if the situation is created out of balance to begin with. So relax and always tune in, because just because there's a challenge somewhere or someone is frightened of something or there's news of something, it doesn't mean that it's going to apply to you.